Hey there, Michael Church with Crawl Space Ninja. We've got a great Ask a Ninja from Tim down in Williamsburg, Virginia. Apparently he's dealing with an HOA and a pest control company, and they're giving him a hard time about that crawl space inspection gap that we recommend in the crawl spaces, so stay tuned. Okay, if you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to basements, attics, crawl spaces, and ductwork, so we hope you'll subscribe to our channel and ring that notifications bell. Also, one other thing before we get started, I just want to mention that we are opening up some great franchise locations. We got Raleigh opened up. We're opening up Wilmington, North Carolina. We're talking to some people down in Birmingham. And also we've got Delaware opening up soon, but we don't have anybody in Virginia yet. So if you're in Virginia, West Virginia, South Carolina, places like that, and you want to help us open a Crawl Space Ninja in your area to service those people and to help those people with their crawl space, basement, attic, and ductwork problems, we hope you'll let us know. But let's get to the Ask a Ninja. I want to encapsulate my crawl space, and my HOA has an agreement with the homeowners to inspect and treat for termites annually. The termite company says that I would waive the warranty of identifying and treating termites even if I leave the 3-inch inspection gap area below the sill plate. They inspect and treat the perimeter at the base of the foundation block. Is there a way to modify the wall insulation and vapor barrier so I can leave an inspection port for the contractor at the base of the foundation? Now, this is an interesting problem, okay? Because if you go to Google, all right, and I've already got my Google page up right here, and I type in termite inspection gap, Tennessee, it actually pulls up these results, right? And look at that. I've got a video on there that shows up pretty close to the top, and then we've also got an article right here about, do I really need a 3-inch termite gap? Keep in mind, this was written from a Tennessee perspective, but if you scroll down a little further, it actually brings up an article from James City County, Virginia, and I didn't even type Virginia in the search, but it still brought the article up, which is what I want to go over with you right now. If you click on that article, it pulls up this PDF, and it's from the municipality to Crawl Space Encapsulation Installers. Okay, so it was written by this person right here, Plan Review Chief, Building Safety and Permits. Carolee Town, I believe is their name. Crawl Space Encapsulation Plan Review and Inspection Requirements. If you scroll right down here, it starts giving the International Building Code reference of R408.3.1 termite inspection. But look what it says. Where an unvented crawl space is installed and meets the criteria of section R408, the vertical space of the sill plate shall be clear and unobstructed, and an inspection gap shall be provided below the sill plate along the top of any interior foundation wall covering. The gap shall be a minimum of 1 inch and a maximum of 2 inches in width, and shall extend through all parts of any foundation that is enclosed. Now, this is for a closed, non-vented crawl space. So that's interesting. Even in Virginia, they have actually a more strict termite gap than we do here in Tennessee. Our local codes requires a minimum of 3 inches. You have to have at least 3. You can have 8, you can have all the way down to the bottom of the block wall, actually, as long as the vapor barrier is mechanically attached to the block 12 inches from the ground. So that's the minimum. The vapor barrier has to come up 12 inches from the ground, but the rest of the block can be completely exposed. Now, that's another problem, because if that's the case, and you've taken out your bat insulation or whatever the subfloor insulation is, then now you have an uninsulated crawl space. So I think, Tim, the problem you're dealing with is that they're almost making it to where you can't encapsulate it the way Crawl Space Ninja would recommend encapsulation, which would be foam board on the walls, even if you took the termite gap up to that 1 to 2 inches that Virginia code recommends here. Now keep in mind, this isn't Virginia code, this is the municipality of James City County, Virginia, okay? So each municipality can get more strict than the International Residential Building Code. So that's the whole point of this video, is make sure you check with code. But that's not what he was asking. He was asking, is there a way to do it in a way that pleases the termite company? Because guess who's writing the warranty? Not the municipality, not the residential building code, it's the termite company, which means they can go even further to say that you cannot have any wall coverings at all in order for them to uphold their warranty. We deal with that sometimes here in Knoxville, that termite companies will actually get more strict than we even do with our own termite gaps. We've got one local company that wants at least a 6-inch termite gap, even though in the state of Tennessee, a 3-inch is all that's required. So my answer, Tim, is to work with the termite company, to ask them what their specifications is, and if they won't allow you to encapsulate, maybe the only thing you can do is keep the subfloor insulation so that your crawl space is still insulated, and then lay a vapor barrier down, bring it up the wall 12 inches, attach it mechanically, wrap the pillars and all that kind of stuff, and then leave the wall completely bare as much as possible so that that termite company will still uphold their warranty. But I'm not even sure that would be enough for them. So I would contact them directly and see what you could do to make that happen. Even if you just put the plastic down and the wall was exposed, your dehumidifier will probably run a little bit more often, because obviously that block wall, that foundation wall, is giving up moisture, which is why we like the plastic all the way up, to kind of keep that moisture behind the plastic so that it makes the dehumidifier run less. Plus it just looks really nice. But anyway, great question, Tim. We really appreciate you writing Crawl Space Ninja. If you have a question for us, we're going to put a link down below so that you can go to our Ask a Ninja forum. And my name is Michael Church with Crawl Space Ninja. We hope you'll like this video down below and make it a happy and blessed day, and we'll see you later.